We might beat this today. If we do, we'll do some more Ori in the Blind Forest. We'll find a new game for next week. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's like Mako everywhere. Jinra likes setting things on fire. That guy's like the soldier director, but he looks like Angeal now. Thanks, dude. At least the motorcycle's not running unnecessarily this time. Zack's such a bro, helping out Cloud. I think that's where we want to go. Is there anything else in the area? Makes me assume there's something else here. Watch there not be. Pretty sure that's it. Is this like this game's version of the Northern Crater? Are we like climbing into this hole in Benora to go fight Safer Angeal? Alright, well, let's just do it. Thanks for the heads up, game. Probably was not here before, if you had to take a guess. I'm gonna guess to the Project G Center. This is the first project they had to like create a human with Genova cells. So Genesis and Angeal are regular babies infused with Genova at birth, whereas Sephiroth is like totally a Genova baby. Test tube Genova baby. Made from Genova cells. I'm close in age because they were created at the same time. Actually, Genesis should be slightly older than Sephiroth, but whatever. This game has gone out of its way to humanize Sephiroth, which I think is fine. He deserves humanization, I guess. Mako radiation everywhere. Depths of Judgment. That is not a in any way ominous name for the area, is it? Yeah, this looks like the Northern Cave. The final area of Final Fantasy 7. Light Materia? What the hell is that? Not seeing it. Is it not actually materia? Is it like an item? It is an item. One of the goddess materia. Okay, cool. I like goddesses.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, new battle music. Stop.
Conflict resolved.
This might be my save point to finish all the missions. Yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe. We got all the summons, it's the important thing.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, this guy. We just saw this guy in Final Fantasy 7. If this were me playing it solo, I would totally do all the I would have done all the missions like a long time ago. Oh, crap. Probably would have played on hard mode too. But hard's pretty brutal in this game. All the enemies' health are increased by a pretty huge factor. It doesn't seem like it would be a big deal now because I'm one-shotting everything, right? But it would have been many extra hours to get to this point. Without too much, like, it doesn't really make the enemies more difficult, they just have more health. Let me guess, is it another goddess materia? I wonder if this has anything to do with the white materia that Eris uses to summon holy. They use the same chest graphic and animation from Final Fantasy X. Graphic, animation, and sound effect.
Activating combat mode.
Got him. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
At least in Geo Lizard is watching Cloud for us. This is one of the more complicated maps we've been to. How many goddess materia are there? Oh, well, that's actually an exit, so I don't know if we want to go in there just yet. We can try going the other way up here.
Activating combat mode.
Ow.
Conflict resolved.
Well, we can check this area real quick. Howling Fang.
Activating combat mode.
Take that.
Nice.
Conflict resolved.
Hey Matt, welcome back. This is in Benora, Angeal's hometown. That's all you really missed. There's a big crater. Wink wink crater. Ooh, mug. How am I really gonna use mug though? Nothing's really been worth stealing. Like, you steal a high potion from the bosses. Good to have though, I guess. Now Shinra burned Angeal's hometown to the ground. Now there's a big Mako crater.
Conflict resolved.
Probably also where they did the Project G experiments. Definitely has a feel of the final dungeon. Huh. Wow, this place is pretty complicated.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Yeah. Yeah.
Modulating phase.
This is a good modulating phase to get. This or airstrike. When it actually works. I mean.
Take that.
Nope.
The end.
Conflict resolved.
The end indeed. Got X potion. Interesting. I wonder what the purpose of these is ultimately going to be. Do you have any regular potions I can use to heal up out of battle? There's a lot of regular potions, wow. Loveless Act 2. Though the prisoner escapes, he is gravely wounded. His life is saved, however, by a woman of the opposing nation. Begins a life of seclusion with her, which holds a promise of eternal bliss, but as happiness grows, so does guilt of not fulfilling the oath to his friends. Let me make a note of this real quick. Prisoner escapes, wounded, life saved, woman, opposing nation. I used to do this back in the day with Final Fantasy VI when you have to remember the opera. I'd write down the lines. Again, life, seclusion, holds promise of bliss. Happiness grows into guilt. Fulfilling oath to friends. Sure. Okay, so and there looks like there's a Behemoth in there. Hey, welcome back, Ino-chan. Good to see you.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
That rush assault though. Oh man, can we see Phoenix? We haven't seen Phoenix yet. No, Bahamut's cool. Well, none of them is also fine. Don't really need a summon.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Oh, let me update the video description. How's it going, you know? What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Or what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Just 6. Act 1. Alright, let me mark these. Act 2. Act 1. Infinite mystery. Gift of goddess is what 3 men seek. Fates scattered by war. 1 a hero, 1 wanderer, 1 prisoner, 3 bound by solemn oath. Seek the answer together again. I'm wondering if this is like the goddess materia, which ones we're supposed to use for the puzzle. Nice skirmits. This is my first time playing it. Hey Dr. Boone, how's it going? Oh, this room's pretty sweet. Life materia. How does that work? Only 1 person in the party. Oh. Damn it, game! I thought it was like a revive materia, but no, it's one of these things. Yeah. I'm liking it so far. The parts that overlap with Final Fantasy VII I think I've liked the best. There's some weird shit in this game though. Hey, it's like one of those Mako monsters. Like, when the Genesis clone eats Zack's hair, I was like, that was a little weird. Not gonna lie. But I really like the style of the game. I like the kind of like Kingdom Hearts action RPG. I like that they're filling in some of the blanks from FF7, of which there were several. I prefer Zack as a character to Cloud. So yeah, a lot of good things to say about Crisis Core. Alright, we'll let this play because the Bahamut animation is pretty cool. So while it's playing, I'm gonna grab a soda real quick. Right back. Summon materia in a Final Fantasy game means get up and go make a sandwich. I haven't, should I? Somebody else in chat who's played Dirge of Cerberus Cloudo. I've heard that of the two games, this one's better. But if Dirge of Cerberus is a good game, you know, add it on the channel, we'll play it for sure. Got a pearl
resolved.
necklace. Yeah, so that looks like one of the monsters in the Mako tanks in Nibelheim. Interesting. There's several of them we have to fight. I was correct.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, gross, they cast Flare. I do think that in hard mode you don't cause enemies to flinch quite so much. You notice we're pretty much stun locking this guy, right?
Modulating phase.
Come on, Cisne, we want that lucky stars.
Power surge.
Hell yeah! Hey, welcome back, okay, go.
You can do it, Zack.
I like Vincent, so I'll play it.
Conflict resolved.
Tetsuya Nomura, the guy who runs Final Fantasy now, is kind of a weird dude. But he knows how to do stuff that's gratuitous and awesome to watch, so worst case scenario, it'll probably be cool to look at. 80% MP, that's pretty nice. So much Cisne. Being Materia. Yeah, so my guess, and I have no idea if this is true, but those Loveless Acts, there's going to be some kind of puzzle that requires us to plug in some of these goddess materia that we're picking up, and we're going to figure out which ones we need to use based on the Loveless Acts that we've read. So I've written down the key points for each of them. So if I had to take a stab, I assume that's what they want us to do here. Interestingly, this game has never introduced the live stream. It just assumes that you know what it is because you've played Final Fantasy VII. But if you haven't, or even if you haven't beaten Final Fantasy VII or gotten like halfway through Disc 1 is when you learn what the live stream is. It turns out Mako energy that the Shinra company uses to generate their electric power is this life stream that's like a stream of souls. Whenever you die, your spirit returns to the planet and it gets recycled and, you know, reincarnation and all that fun stuff. And Mako energy is the Shinra company actually exploiting the life stream as an energy source and draining the planet of energy. Cool, Okega, that'd be rad. I'll keep my eyes peeled. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, thank you for trying. See if we can find this stuff we're looking for here. Don't think this is the way we came. Pretty sure it's not. Kind of a weird little map there.
Activating combat mode.
And this might be the way we just came.
Got him.
Yes, this is almost certainly the way we just came. What the hell is happening right now?
Power surge.
Okay, it went to Genesis. I can answer that for you because he told me, but ask Mega, why don't you let
Show me
Okega
the
know what
true
you think of
power
Pop-Tarts?
of soldier. Mind your own business.
That's pretty cool. I'll take it.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat
Oh,
mode.
come on. This game's a little goofy with the way that encounters work. Tried to dodge that and screw it up. Come on, Sung. We're inside a cave, but that's not going to stop you from dropping a helicopter airstrike. Yeah, bro. You got this.
Is this the end? I'm trying! I'm trying!
I'm not entirely sure what that means. Is this the end? I'm trying, I'm trying. Maybe it's like an idiom in Japanese, or maybe it wasn't translated right, but seems like a non sequitur. Alright. Okay, walk toward the screen. It's typically not how it works, but shit, man, everything in this area has really deep names. Alright, Loveless Act 3. Act 3. War sends world hurtling to destruction. Prisoner parts with his love, barks on a new journey, guided by hope. Gift will bring bliss, and oath he swore to friends, though no oath shared between the lovers. Their hearts, they know they will meet again. Cool, got it. Oh, Ask Maggot's not attentive to chat. The answer is yes. You very much did, and in ordered additional flavors.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
The motivation behind that question, this fellow, Ask Maggot, is a delightful fellow from
Conflict
the
resolved.
land of Deutschland, Germany. He heard us talking about Pop-Tarts and was amused because they don't have them in Germany, so he ordered some on Amazon and was delighted when he received those
Activating
famous
combat
pastries.
mode.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Okay, what is this thing? Okay. 7 indentations. Gotta find one more.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
At least we know the room we have to go in when we're done finding them. There's one more chest we'll have to find. Oops. Okay. Maybe that's a shortcut out of here for later. Depths of Judgment. Like, I think it's just a room, man. Portal of Severance. No, I think that was just like a door. Oh man, we gotta use the really deep names for places. Alright, so how many doors have I actually been through? There's one that's right behind me by this save point. Pretty sure I've been in the southeast, the south and middle, and then the one on the right is one I came from, so I just have to find a chest. So let's quickly see if we just see one from up here, if we know that it's in this room or not. I don't think we read that thing on the floor down there.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, Malboro. Careful. Don't breathe on me, dude. Nope, 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 nope. That's the right modulating phase. Come on, Genesis. Oh, great. That might save my ball. He's gonna breathe on me while I'm immune. Whew. I ain't even trying to hear that.
Show me the true power of Soldier. Mind your own business.
What is the true power of Soldier? Nope. No, sir.
Conflict resolved.
It's one of the few things in the game that's probably going to have a really high chance of killing me, since it can hit me with like petrify and stuff like that. Ugh. They're gross looking too. They're easy to get behind and crit, I guess.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, what's this one say? Prologue. Prologue? A War of Beasts, Springs, Worlds, End. It's a thing that Loveless or Genesis won't stop saying. Wings of light and dark spread afar, guides us to bliss, gift everlasting. Got it. Cool. Watch that, like, just be for flavor, and you don't actually need to read any of those.
Later. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, well, let's keep looking for this last treasure chest. It's me around here somewhere. Let's see. Let's think about this. Would it make sense for it to be up here? Where does this way go? I think this goes back to the way we came in. You can check real quick. This is the factory basement, which I don't think is going to have anything. Okay. Can rule that out. Go back to the depths of judgment. So
Activating
intense.
combat mode.
Oh, man, there's hella Malboros around here. Remember, Final Fantasy XI, there was this jungle that was full of Malboros. It was a shame because, like, part of the reason you play Final Fantasy Online is you want to play Final Fantasy monsters, right? Nobody fought Malboros because you got the same amount of experience for killing a Malboro as you got for killing, like, a crab or a bat
You can do it, Zack.
or another, you know, uninteresting, grindy MMO monster. So everybody just fought whatever enemy was the easiest. You never got to fight, like, Tonberries or
Conflict
Malboros
resolved.
or the classic FF monsters. Hey, Sanguine. You definitely didn't fight Tonberries because they had everyone's grudge. They did damage to you based on the number of Tonberries you'd killed. Okay. Well, how about this way, yeah? Or, well, we can try going up here. I may have already gotten the one that's up here, but... And we did. No problem. Final Fantasy 14, very nice. I'm excited to be playing that on stream eventually. Start it up. I've heard 14 has a Gilgamesh fight now. They have like a remix of Clash on the Big Bridge and everything. Pretty excited for that, especially. Gilgamesh fanboy. Howling Fang. It's gotta be in here, right?
Activating combat mode.
How? Evil Goyle.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
No, too bad. I probably won't be playing for a while though anyway, so. Alright, well let's check all these again. We didn't really look super closely. I wonder if the number has any meaning. 19, 33.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Yeah.
resolved.
Hey, sneakers.
Activating combat mode.
Damn it.
Conflict resolved.
36. $32. Alright, well, I guess we just need to find the key that lets us through this door up here. These numbers might be relevant later, the 3319, but we'll come back to it if we really think it is. Okay. So this area we've quarantined, we think it's safe. I don't think there's a chest up here.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Double heavenly.
Power surge.
These stars.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah! I'm on fire now!
Dance in the middle of the battle, Zack. Dance.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
We've been in here, but we'll take another look. Right. Yes, we have been. Let's go ahead and check anyway. Lake of Oblivion. Right, there were still some livestream things in here that we weren't able to mess with. Unless we have to do it in a specific order. You know, I bet you that's what it is.
Activating combat mode.
Now, these guys don't flinch. They're like the super soldiers that are being bred in Nibelheim. Ow. Ooh. Ouch.
Modulating phase.
Dudes are pretty nasty, man. This would be a good one to get if we get it.
Power surge.
Alright, Eris.
Good luck.
Thanks!
Good luck with that whole praying thing.
Conflict
There we
resolved.
go. Carbon bangle. Is that like an 80% HP boost? Let's see. %, still pretty good. Yeah, I'm guessing the last chest is that in this room there's all these little beams of light. Oh, never mind. Maybe that's the last chest. I don't know how I missed it. Sabbath materia. Cool. Ooh. Hey, let me take a guess. I'm gonna guess that... Did I already put him away? I'm gonna guess that the materia, since one of these is called Sabbath, are the 7 Sephiroth. Because that's a Kabbalah thing. It's Hebrew mythology. If someone wants to look up what the 7 Sephiroth are, I don't know what they are off the top of my head.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
But there's like birth, Sabbath.
Power surge.
Is this the end? I'm trying! I'm trying!
Hebrew has some cool words for video game inspiration, right? Leviathan is Hebrew. So is Behemoth, actually.
Modulating phase.
It's from the same book.
Power surge.
Alright, level up!
Show me the true power of soldier. Mind your own business!
Conflict resolved.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna keep trying to get all these. Don't there aren't any regular enemies here. So I imagine it's very hard to like actually look into the Sephiroth in Kabbalah, because I'm sure if you Google like Sephiroth, you don't get Kabbalah anymore.
Activating combat mode.
Ow! Doesn't make any sense when you hit me from all the way back there. Oh, this one doesn't have the no flinch.
Conflict resolved.
Yes, it is the 7 Sephiroth. Cool. Ooh, something new down there. Wasn't there before. Thank you, Leon. Appreciate it. Kabbalah is pretty inscrutable. Interesting.
Activating combat mode.
Look at all these keys I'm getting.
Conflict resolved.
What do they do? One of the keys needed to open the goddess gate. Do other enemies like have a drop rate on them or something? I have not. Spoke called the guy with the panopticon. And did I just butcher the name pronunciation?
Activating combat mode.
This area is worrying me. This is feeling like a secret Omega weapon boss fight area.
Modulating phase.
It's feeling optional. I guess there's a save point outside. We can certainly try it.
Power surge.
Prove your honor to me. I got it!
Foucault, thank you. Yeah, when it comes to French, I just don't even try.
Conflict resolved.
He's gonna be like, it's not French, it's Czech, you asshole. Okay, no, yeah, it's French. There we go. Interesting.
Activating combat mode.
There's a panopticon in Silent Hill 4. Ooh. Scary, man.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat
Those in chat don't know
mode.
what the hell we're talking about. A panopticon is, you can Google it. It's a it's a perfect prison where the guards can view everyone all the time. It's like
Conflict
this
resolved.
ideal of perfect surveillance. The water level, I think it's the third world in Silent Hill 4, is a panopticon. I guess, does it have to be a prison?
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah, Mind Stone. Oh, I didn't know that they were different people. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about.
Conflict resolved.
They have one of those at Coastside in Ohio.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase. Power surge.
Prove your honor to me. I got it. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Got his throat key. Yeah, this is feeling really optional bossy to me, especially with that yellow behemoth that we saw earlier. It's cool. I'm all about optional bosses. I'm not sure if we've done enough grinding in this game to be prepared for it, but hey, we'll give it a shot.
Modulating
It's
phase.
a pretty standard Final Fantasy feature, the optional boss that's 10 times harder than the final boss. Oh, cool.
Conflict
I
resolved.
have to check it out. I'll save that.
Activating combat mode.
Kabbalah is a good source for occult stuff, like I think the Golem, Golem, is originally from Kabbalah.
Modulating phase.
It's a good source of really weird occultism.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Hey Katie, how's it going? Okay. Oh, did I not say Jewish myth? That's what I meant. Yeah, this is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII.
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
This is using the same engine as Kingdom Hearts, Katie.
Activating combat mode.
Nice.
Modulating phase.
Slot machines for no reason. This how they do in this game, girl. I still get to do it? I do.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah. I'm on fire now.
Zack's the best. You wouldn't see Cloud do
Conflict
that.
resolved.
He's too angsty. Katie, I don't remember. Have you played 7? I don't remember where we started. Have you played Final Fantasy VII? I don't remember.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase. Power surge.
All right. Okay, we don't have to talk about it. I'm not so married to 7 that like everyone needs to play it and that you're wrong if you didn't. Some people RPGs aren't their style. Or like the graphics of the PS1 weren't their style, as you just said. Yeah, no, I hear you. You're more of a this game, which has good graphics, or Ori and the Blind Forest. No, I imagine so. I'm not going to add to the list. You've had enough shit in your life. Chris bag. No. Final Fantasy VII is a pretty like rabid crowd of like, why don't you like the things that I like? That's not okay. Wait, where the hell am I now? Cage of Binding. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, Arimans.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Fuko, I don't think you've played Final Fantasy VII before, right? This hasn't been on the list. Although I will give shit to Apex Legomenon in chat for not playing Shadow of the Colossus. That's unacceptable. It's very fair. I guess these wheels are kind of here to let me know, to help me from getting lost, maybe? If I see a gate that's not open, then I know I haven't been there before. Maybe that's part of it. I didn't know you were still in chat, Patrick. Nope. Okay, that's my grave.
Activating combat mode.
Be on my deathbed, like, tell Apex he has to play Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, and you can beat it. We beat it in 4.5 hours. At the end of the day.
The power of soldier.
It's okay.
Here comes the big one.
That's what Twitch is for, right? You can't get to every game. There's so many must-plays and much-watches. It's one of the themes I've pointed out about this channel. Like, we're going to try to play every good game that's ever made, but even if we did that 18 hours a day, 7 days a week until I died of old age, I don't think we'd get to every good game. It's just, there's too many of them now. It won't be that quick if you're playing it without knowing what to do. Like, it was 4 hours because I knew how to solve all the colossi, but if you weren't like watching the videos to know what you're supposed to do, you'll get stuck on some of them for a while you're trying to figure it out. Right, Katie? I'm excited for doing some Eco, since I haven't played that before, and it's by the same developer.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I still, even the very first time I played it, I beat it in an evening. Like, I started it at probably like 7 o'clock at night, and I just stayed up until 4 in the morning until I beat it.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that's cool. You probably got some benefit from having played Eco before, Katie. All these freaking doors everywhere, man. This dungeon is confusing. Well, you know, I don't want to come out here, do I? Well, I guess we can real quick to see what's going on out here.
Conflict resolved.
Katie, have you played Brothers? It might be for Mac. Beautiful graphics, good story, minimal dialogue, subtle exposition. Brothers isn't for Mac? Oh, I don't know if I already talked to you about it. It's really cool though. If you like Shadow of the Colossus, you should probably play Brothers. We'll probably do it on stream eventually if you're unable to get to it. The central idea is that you control two characters and they're brothers. One is with the left analog stick and one is with the right analog stick, and they can both interact with left trigger or right trigger, and you solve puzzles together. And it's just a puzzle solver, there's no combat or anything, but it's really good. Really, really good. Cool. Anything up here?
Activating combat mode.
This dungeon is starting to strain my memory of where I've been.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, me too. Because like even the combat in Shadow of the Colossus isn't really combat, right? It's a puzzle. There aren't any dinky monsters for you to fight. It's just boss, 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 boss. I think this is the entrance, right? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure.
Activating combat mode.
But now we've opened the other way, we got a shortcut basically.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, we just beat Shadow of the Colossus yesterday on stream. Isn't the right key. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Tank for life, ass maggot? No, I like tanking too. Tanking can be a puzzle. If you're playing an MMO, for example, it's usually the tank that is doing the puzzle component of combat. In sort of like the raid combat model. I haven't been in here yet, why not?
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, ass maggot. I don't think you ever had a chance to actually directly interact with ass maggot, Katie.
Power surge.
Hey, Sea of Madness, how's it going?
You can do it.
Oh, right, that's right. He joined our game for a little bit, didn't
I'm
he?
on fire now.
You're right.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
Movers give a lot of soldier points, which we're nowhere near running out of. We have... how many soldier points? 346,000! We use like 1 per second or something to spin that weird slot machine in this game. Alright, I'll bite. Okay, you'll never forget an ass like that. Alright.
Activating combat mode.
These movers are an optional enemy you can fight in the final dungeon of the Northern Cave in Final Fantasy VII. They give a ton of AP. You can pretty quickly master your materia just by fighting them. Confusing final dungeon. Don't really know what the hell that I'm doing.
Activating combat
At least
mode.
I'm making progress. I'm trying to get a key so I can go fight a Behemoth.
Modulating phase.
I know, right? The Buster Sword. He shouldn't really even be able to lift it, to be honest.
Power surge.
You can do it,
I hear that
Zack.
that's a problem, like, you know, people do fantasy swords, they sell them at Renaissance festivals and stuff. And you can make her a Buster Sword, but you better make it out of styrofoam or something, because you're not going to be able to pick it up.
Conflict resolved.
Dang, ass maggot, you farming for something?
Combat mode.
I hope they've improved the farming situation in Final Fantasy XIV compared to Final Fantasy XI. 11, there were these bosses that was bad. Like, they would drop the best gear in the game. It would be like a 2% drop rate. The boss would only spawn like every hour and a half, and people would sit there and camp them all day. And you'd have to compete to see who could claim the enemy because, you know, everyone didn't get their own loot like is the standard these days. It's pretty bad news all around.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
The 11 was a really strong MMO. I mean, it was very grindy. It was the biggest problem with it.
Combat mode.
Yeah, that's part of the problem. Best thing about 11 was the fact that you didn't need to have multiple characters. It used the job system from Final Fantasy. So you'd go back to your town and you could just change your character's job and it would save all your old jobs. So like you could get to max level white mage on your character. And then once you got to max level white mage, you could switch your job and become a fighter or a thief or whatever.
Activating combat mode.
And you could always switch back. It was cool because it made all the gear relevant, so if you found like some really sweet level 30 gear, in World of Warcraft, once you got to level 31, that level 30 gear was garbage. But in Final Fantasy 11, hey, maybe I'll use this when I play my, thief character. He can use this at level 30.
Power surge.
My favorite part was that all of the major like story fights and boss fights were level capped. So when you'd walk in there, it would reduce your level dynamically to like an appropriate level. And like it would make, even if you were level 70, it would make you statistically level 30. So you could never just trounce content. I always felt bad playing World of Warcraft and going back and like one-shotting a Nixia, you know? Kind of detracts from the experience a little bit. Hey Quadri, how's it going? But that would never happen in 11 because you'd get level capped.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
That also affected the whole like old gear is always good because there might be a dungeon that they add in the future that's intentionally level capped to like level 30 or a certain low level. So if you can find like the best possible piece of gear for a level 30 character, you should never throw it out. It never becomes junk.
Good luck.
Thanks. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, I think we just gotta bite the bullet and look for all the doors.
Activating combat mode.
And try to do this maze exploration style, basically just take every turn until you get out.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
One's at Genesis, though. Okay.
Howitzer.
Show me the true power of Soldier.
Show me the true power of Soldier. Mind your own business.
Unnecessarily long cutscene that doesn't do much more damage than a typical swing. Okay.
Activating combat
Out
mode.
of the way.
I think we might have all the keys too that we need. Ow.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat
I
mode.
don't think we've been in that door that's back there. Maybe we have. I don't know if you're able to interrupt magic quite as easily on hard mode either. I notice every time I hit one of those
Activating
guys
combat mode.
while they're casting a spell, you just make them flinch, it's called. I don't. I could. It's about a minimum wage job if you just sat and made beat sprites. I'm gonna do a stream eventually that explains how to make them though. It's a fun arts and craft activity that's easy to do for whatever game that you like. It's also pretty inexpensive. Like, I don't know, any one of those sprites is maybe $3 in bead materials overall.
Activating combat mode.
Whoa. Crystal room. That's cool. Gonna fight Culex here in a second. Don't want to get hit by Gravaga, we got a lot of hit points. Probably want to kill the red materia, because that's the summon materia. There we go.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah, Dynamis, I remember that. I think 11 is being decommissioned soon, isn't it? That's what I've heard. Samples sighted at Subterranean Lake. Maybe we're talking about the weapons.
Activating combat mode.
Is this like a farming room, I take it? We've never seen an enemy like this before. This must be like a secret farming room. You go ahead and silence me, I don't really care. Oh, thank God, asked Mega. That was the worst part of 11. 11 had an excellent story too. You just had to spend about 400 hours invested in getting to the right level. Because like all the cool story stuff was group missions. Like you'd have to do a party, a really, really hard mission that you'd lose over and over and over to see the story cutscenes. Five test samples have escaped. None of us completed transformations. Interesting, interesting. Referencing something in 7, but I'm not sure what it is. I think they might be talking about the weapons, like emerald weapon, diamond weapon,
Activating
ruby
combat mode.
weapon, sapphire weapon. Is there another one I'm forgetting about? Oh, ultimate weapon. Yeah, that's 5. Dude, Zack, come on. Bro. Yeah, Chains of Promethea, I feel like that was the end of the game.
Resolved.
I played a little bit of Treasures of Adargon. I really enjoyed the Blue Mage class.
Activating
Because in
combat
Final Fantasy XI, Blue Mage is like enemy skills, right? So in order to play the character, you had to go around the whole game and find every monster and learn their abilities, and it was super satisfying to do.
resolved.
Before that, Chains of Promethea had like the natural ending to the story, I think, and after that, I just kind of felt like they were extending it past that. The natural ending to me is like the mission where you go kill God. That's like pretty standard in Japanese RPGs, that God is actually evil, so let's go kill him.
Activating combat mode.
11 had some pretty sweet music too. Nobuo Uematsu did some of the music for it.
Modulate.
Naturally, like the best song in Final Fantasy XI is a Uematsu song. It's called Awakening. It's when you fight the Shadow Lord.
Power surge.
If you played Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm for the DS, I'll probably do that on stream once I get my capture kit. It's like a music game
I'm on fire now.
that has just a whole bunch of sweet Final Fantasy music, and Awakening's on there.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
If you have a 3DS and you like music games that are kind of casual and fun to play when you're sitting around, and you like Final Fantasy music, you should get Theater Rhythm too. It's a very good game.
Yeah. Take that. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
11's Chocobo music was pretty good. Am I not already in Howling Fang? Yeah, make sure you get Theater Rhythm too. Katie, if you see Lisa and Matt has it. He can show it to you if you want. Or you can probably just look up a video of it, I'm sure. See what the gameplay's like. It's cool though.
Oh yeah.
Conflict
It's challenging too. Like the final difficulty level is really, really hard. It's like expert on Rock Band. But you don't have to play on the hardest difficulty, obviously. Lost in this prison. I think there's still a door out here somewhere that I can
Activating
find.
combat mode.
Yeah.
Nice clutch dodge.
Power surge.
I'm bad at DDR. I'm pretty awesome at Rock Band, guitar, bass, and drums. Andrea covers me on the Vokes achievements.
Conflict resolved.
I guess I just haven't had the time to sit down and practice DDR in the comfort of my own home where I'm not embarrassed. Alright, let's do this systematically, right? We have these signs that tell us what numbers are in which direction. It says 20 through 23. There's nothing in there.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
That's awesome. Might be the way to go, man. Max out my score.
Conflict resolved.
$22. See, can we figure out where we want to go? That might actually help. Oh, well, I think this is where we want to go. Perfect.
Activating combat mode.
There's an enemy that's like this out front, so it's pretty serious.
Yeah. Hot. Yeah. Hot.
There he goes. That's the only thing I'm worried about with this. If there is an optional boss here, which I assume there is, all these bosses have at least one attack that's just unavoidable. And I might just not have the stats to not get one shot by it, you know?
Power surge.
Hey Dendrick, how's it going?
Show me the true power of soldier. Mind your own business.
Get it, Zack. Yeah, go ahead, Ask Mag. I trust you. Let me know what it's to. That was a pretty good attack. Said and done. Yeah, cutscene. Hooray!
Got him. The end. Got him. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Got him indeed. Just type that. Oh, awesome. I like the graphical style of 14. It's still a subscription, right? It hasn't gone free to play yet?
Activating combat mode.
That might have been the thing that I was looking for, the Iron Bars key.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
I was a Hume Black Mage in 11.
Activating combat mode.
Gotcha. Okay, I bet it will switch to free-to-play model eventually. It seems to be the path of pretty much everybody except for World of Warcraft.
Later. The end.
Hey Fabiette, how's it going? Thief was a fun class in Final Fantasy 11. I think it's going to happen with WoW as well. I know they already have like purchasable cosmetics. I feel like they have the hubris that they might never actually go fully free to play. Because they're like, hey, we're selling cosmetics and we're charging a subscription. What is the new real-life currency system? What's the deal with that? I don't know too much about it.
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
I really enjoy the free but cosmetics cost money because I'll buy cosmetics every now and then just to give them money. Like I did that with Guild Wars 2. I didn't spend a ton of money on that game, but every now and then be like, oh yeah, you know, I enjoy the game you guys make. I'm glad you're still putting out content. I'll give you $5 if you give me this, you know, silly hat or whatever. Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Activating combat mode.
I agree with you that it sounds like they're getting close then.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Huh.
Conflict resolved.
That's interesting. So you could kind of earn your playtime by like farming for gold. I imagine the amount of gold that it costs though is like astronomical.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Got him.
Like I'm sure that the
Modulating
gold farmers that try to make a profit out of that have already driven the, you know, market to equilibrium,
power surge.
and that it would be roughly equal to a minimum wage job to farm enough gold just playing the game in order to pay for your 30 days.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Unless if you get a lucky drop or something.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, we're gonna save and we're gonna go try to fight this Behemoth, which I think is an optional boss. I don't know that for sure, but it looks like it's kind of a pain to get the key to fight it. And I would be surprised if that was like required for the game itself.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Kind of weird dude like inscribes Loveless on a bunch of. He's gonna like write a play on a bunch of gravestones in your basement.
Modulating phase.
Ah, if you can sell it on the auction house, I assume it does.
Power surge.
Like if you have an item called 30 days of game time, then you sell it for whatever the demand for it is.
I'm on fire now! Later!
Yeah, like they did with the real money auction house. And they keep the money in-house, because if you're buying game time, then you're just playing more World of Warcraft. Yeah. No, it makes sense. I get it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
There's an alternate version of me that like went to school for economics. I used to play the
Conflict resolved.
auction house in Final Fantasy XI pretty hardcore, and got a pretty good intuition for it. I feel like they should make kids should be made to play MMOs that have complex economies, like EVE Online, to a lesser extent World of Warcraft, all that fun stuff. At least one. Get kind of a feel for supply and demand. Like as soon as you realize that you cannot make money with a crafting discipline, I think that's really important for kids to develop an intuition for. Like, you know, if all you're doing is taking raw materials and converting them into a produced good, in any online game you will not make money from that. You will, sometimes you'll even lose money when you sell the finished product. Because everyone's already done that and driven the price point to equilibrium. And when you get that like intuition for market equilibrium, it helps you just kind of understand the way the world works a lot better. It's okay, Katie. It's not for us. I can't play Eve. It's not for everybody. It's not for me, at least. Like, if that's your thing, rock on, man. You play the shit out of Eve. Mule?
Later! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Alright, if you've been alt-tabbed because I've been running around in circles in this weird prison dungeon, we're about to actually do something, so... We're fighting what I assume is an optional boss, but I guess we're about to find out.
Activating combat mode.
Behemoth King.
Modulating phase.
See how we do. Yeah, I love reading about Eve too. Like, if it's on Reddit
Power surge.
and like something big happened, like, I don't know, they destroyed $30,000 worth of ships, that's great. We're probably gonna lose in this fight. But then we can see what he does that kills us and recalibrate our gear. Ooh, tail swipe. Oh, very dragon of them. Oh man, I was in the middle of healing. Alright, that's okay. Let's see if we can find a more convenient save point. Oh, that's right, if you're not in a mission and you die, it sends you back to a save point. Missions, it at least lets you start back. Yeah, right? It's like a rockin' remix of the Final Fantasy VII battle theme. Alright, so we don't really need to do lots of damage, we just need to not die. So let's, taking that into account, what do we want? We want Shinra Beta, and we want Carbon Bangle. I think is just the most straightforward solution. So I don't really see any purpose in having anything more than that. Yeah, but I don't know if that's the I don't know if it's a subscription that makes that happen. Ask Megat. I think that trolls occur in a certain game environment, not necessarily dictated by whether or not there's a subscription, but like what is possible in the game. So a good example is in Final Fantasy XI, you had to claim enemies, and the enemies only spawned every 2 hours. So like someone could beat you to the claim, and that's a place for players to be toxic toward each other, right? Because you're competing for the same resource. More modern MMOs have it so that you share loot. You know, you're not competing for the same resources.
Resolved.
If there's like a tree or a ore on the map, you know, it's not whoever gets to the ore first is the one who gets to mine it. Everyone gets a chance to mine it. That kind of a thing. So we're gonna be doing significantly less damage with each hit, but we'll have a better chance of not getting killed in one hit this time.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Alright, healing wave. Take it. That's not healing wave. That's not healing wave at all. Random unrelated cutscenes. Hooray!
Power surge.
Whatever, man. I assume that something's happening behind the scenes that makes sense. Ooh, cool. My hit points broke to 99.99.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Should have equipped Libra to get a sense of how many hit points he has. Ow. Ooh, invincible. Uh-oh. Hopefully we're still invincible for this. So this is his cutscene attack that we can't avoid. We were still invincible, luckily, but we didn't get to see how much damage it does to know if it's going to kill us next time.
Modulating phase.
Looks like it's fairly easy to time that dodge, though. We can fight him from the front now. This, well, assuming that this succeeds. Yeah, this makes every attack a critical for some duration
You
of
can
time.
do it, Zack.
Normally, hits are only critical if you're attacking an enemy from behind. No region for you. Alright. Eat it, King Behemoth. Alright, let's go save. Looks like there's another door behind him, so maybe it's a series of optional bosses, perhaps culminating in like Ultima Weapon or Omega Weapon, or something comparable. I think we can get to the save point without fighting any enemies.
Activating combat mode.
Or maybe not. Fight this weird egg dude. What's up, egg bro? Ow. It's hard to get behind him. These fights are going to take longer now that we have all this defensive gear. Matryoshka dolls.
Modulating phase.
So we get all crits if this lands. Hooray! Do your fun little dance.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Fire now. Great.
Conflict resolved.
Pretty good. Hey
Activating
Vandagen,
combat
how's it
mode.
going? Get behind them.
Modulating phase.
Comes at Rush Assault.
Power surge.
Show me your honor.
Prove your honor to me.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
I can prove my honor to you by punching the shit out of this demon thing. Eat it, evil Goyle.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Like, that's not how this works. You can't just like take the word gargoyle and put the word evil in there. Okay, it's like right up here, right? I think so.
Activating combat mode.
Ah. Nuts to you.
Take that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
So much for the, you know, don't get into any fights. Is that getting into random battles you don't want? They're pseudo-random in this game. They only occur if you're standing in the middle of the area. Like if you stick to the walls, you don't get into any fights. But it's not a perfect system. Sometimes, like, imagine that there's like a blue rectangle on the field here that doesn't completely cover the floor. It doesn't go all the way to the walls. So if you were to stick to the perimeter, you wouldn't touch it. But if your foot steps in it, you trigger a random battle. You trigger a battle. Portal of Severance. Okay. Is this a shortcut? That'd be cool if this is a shortcut. It is a shortcut. Cool.
Activating combat mode.
Guess that's all we were up to. Alright. Works for me. Is there anyone in chat who's beaten this game before? Without spoiling anything for me, I'm just trying to get an idea of, like, if I were to just go straight forward right now, how much time do you think is left in the game? Because if it's like in excess of an hour, then I'll stop at the 30-minute mark and we'll go ahead and beat it next week Thursday. But if it's like an hour or so, or I'm just gonna run a little bit later, then I might go late just to finish it. Hey Nahask, how's it going? Oh man, Genesis clone. What's up, bro?
Activating combat mode.
Genesis Regicide. What king are you killing? Ow. Holy crap. This guy's not messing around. Here I am, not really caring. Ow. Damn, man. And this is with all our defensive gear equipped. Ow.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
This game's pretty metal at times. Get your shots. Thanks, Cloud.
Power of soldier. All right, here comes the big one.
So, Genesis wants the true power of Soldier. The Cloud's okay with just, you know, the general power of Soldier. Alright, so what's his undodgeable attack is the next question. Ow.
Modulating phase.
Very good, ass maggot.
Power surge.
Give me those lucky stars, give me those infinite crits.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
I'm on fire now. Ow. Every kick he does hits really hard. It's like a counterattack he does. Ooh, Stranglehold. Bum, 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 bum. I think we're ignoring physical damage.
Modulating phase.
Unrelated cutscenes. The director of this game had really weird specific requests. You know what we need to have? We need to have a slot machine. And during that slot machine, some cutscenes of characters show up.
I'm trying!
You know what also would be cool? If we called in a helicopter into a cave.
Ultimate result.
No, seriously, man, this is important to
Bring
me.
it on!
I gotta have my cave helicopter. My weird slot machine.
Complete result.
Alright, here we go. Light of Doom. Yeah, let's do it. I would say that seems right, Apex. I just got a message saying this is where Genesis is. Are you ready for the final confrontation?
My soul, corrupted by vengeance, hath endured torment.
Oh, thank
to
you,
find
Apex.
the end of the journey
Appreciate that.
in my own salvation. You're late.
He looks pretty cool with white hair.
Loveless again.
That's his deal.
You have succeeded Angeal's spirit, and carry a part of Sephiroth within you. Thus the three friends are reunited once again. And Loveless is reenacted.
Yeah, I'd say that's kind of weak.
Open your eyes, Genesis.
We're gonna fight safer Genesis.
When the war of the beasts brings about the world's end,
I've come here to help you.
the goddess
It's a very
descends
Sora
from
thing
the
to say.
sky. Wings of light and dark spread afar.
It's a pretty sweet name.
She guides us to bliss,
Exodus
gift,
would be a sweet name too.
everlasting.
What is that?
Leviticus not
A
so
gift
much.
of the goddess. A heavenly boon found only in Benora.
Exodus is another name of
I
a
thought
final
the
boss in
cells
a
were
Final
the gift.
Fantasy.
There are various interpretations.
I don't understand.
To ponder the mystery is in itself a gift.
God, I hope we don't lose to this boss, because
We
this is the
will
long
all-
cutscene.
Join the life stream. You are no exception. The planet has become my guardian.
Keep talking to me.
No,
Don't let it take over.
Zack, I don't think this
You're
is...
not a monster. You're one of us.
I don't know, man. He's kind of animating it up here, so... It's too late.
Damn you!
Cool. He looks pretty sweet, man. Looks like a Bizarro Sephiroth. But it looks like we're not going to get to sneak up behind him. You'll be ready on that high potion button. If we lose, it's okay. We'll mess around with our skills, and because right now we have some skills that would be useless in a boss fight. Like we have one that applies status effects. I guarantee you this guy cannot be hit by any status effects. Oh, really?
Modulating phase.
Magic only, huh? Gonna do that to me.
Power surge.
Thank you. This is my let's figure out what this fight's all about.
You can
Try.
do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
That's not really hitting. Oh, cool. He summons all enemies. Little Reapers. Little Genesis Reapers. It's kind of neat.
Modulating phase.
Now, you know what would be smart? And something they couldn't really do in a typical Final Fantasy is if the little Genesis Reapers were not immune to status effects, so that status effects are still relevant in the final boss fight. It doesn't seem to be the case, but that would be
You
cool.
can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Everything's a double crit. Yeah, it does not seem to be the case. They still are immune to everything, but would be a good opportunity for them to think about for the future. I like their solution better than like Arkham Asylum's solution to the whole, hey, this game is all about fighting hordes of enemies, so how do we have one final boss fight that's satisfying? In Arkham Asylum, it was like, oh, you're gonna fight a bunch of Joker minions. Hey, cool. Watch the Behemoth cutscene again. Graphics. Still like to see Phoenix. Oh, you know, we should probably use a Phoenix down. We've never even used one of those. I think that puts like a re-raise effect on us, so if we die, we get revived. Yeah, if we're that close to winning, we'll just go until we beat it. Cool. Crit, crit, crit. Go, go, go. He kind of looks like Gilgamesh.
Power surge.
In the last season of Futurama, there's a scene where a character says to Bender, Bender, you are the greatest hero Earth has ever known. And Bender's like, yeah, suck it, Gilgamesh. Cracks me up every time. Genesis Avatar. He's alive! Praise Gilgamesh! Well, we can't really get more than 9,999 health. You got it, Ino-chan.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're invincible and can't do anything about it.
Modulating phase.
Oh man, more summons. Come on, Phoenix, I want to see the animation.
Power surge.
Odin's cool too, we'll watch it. It's a really cool animation. Go back and go lit. We're not gonna get to Zantetsuka in the final boss though, right? This is just gonna do damage for us or something? Here, Gearbox, how's it going? Yeah, I didn't think so. Uh-oh. That sounds like a special attack. Running really fast to avoid the shadow flare.
Modulating phase.
Dude, taking the Cisne item was the correct choice. We have an item that makes it more likely for us to get this on the slot machine. Whenever it activates, it makes it more likely for us to get more slot machine rolls in general, and it also makes it so all of our attacks are critical hits.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Which is not inconsequential by any stretch of the word. This one's excessive. Like, we're already at Heavenly. We can't be more than Heavenly.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire.
But when that's active, every single hit is a critical hit, even if we're not behind an enemy. It says Heavenly in the top corner, which makes it more likely for us to roll the slot machines, which here we're doing it again. I don't know, in general, it just seems like it's the correct choice.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
We'd be doing a lot more damage if we weren't geared so defensively, but I'd rather not risk it, you know? I'm sure he's gonna have his second phase. I'd be shocked if he doesn't, actually. Can't have a Final Fantasy boss with just one phase. Yeah, look at all those crits. Alright, Octaslash. They should all be crits, too.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
I'm really feeling it! That was pretty satisfying. I wonder how much health this guy has. Hopefully we don't get this, because we don't need it. Alright. So I'm not complaining. We're already at the HP limit.
Thanks.
I bet the DMW is really frustrating for Crisis Core speedrunners. Alright, he still hasn't done his cutscene attack. I'm sure he has one. This is not a cutscene attack. This is very much outrunnable. Notice the only reason we're running so fast is I have a Materia equipped that replaces our... normally you can't run like this. You have like a block when you press triangle. But as soon as it was like, no, you can run faster, you just have to give up your block, I was like, let me run all day. I would rather run than try to block an attack. Oh, I get it. Each time he summons one of these, they're a different kind of enemy. Like, these ones are mages, the last ones were knights. Okay, we need another Cisne so we can get all crits again. We're getting all these Cisnes before, not even one Cisne now. Oh. Oh well. Purgatory, okay, here it is. Here's the cutscene attack that we can't dodge. Cross your fingers. Good thing we were at max. It would have killed us. Now we need another Eris thing so we can get back to max, because if he does that again, we're dead. Nope, that's not the one we need. We need Eris. Or Cisne would be nice too. Well, it'll increase our health a little bit. We gotta get our health above 8,000 in order to be okay.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it.
Well, this is one of each, I get it. See, I don't know if they're actually doing damage to his sword when we attack it. I think we might just be progressing between these phases where he summons a different creatures.
Power surge.
You can do it, Zack.
Hey, kill the Gaijin. If you want to check it out, I have all of the VODs for it on my YouTube channel. If you scroll down, it's in the description on Twitch. You can catch up. Uh-oh. Don't know if this is avoidable. I think we dodged at exactly the right moment.
Modulating phase.
Alright, keep our all crits up. Unrelated cutscenes with different characters than the ones in the slot machine.
Power surge.
Don't know what it does, but it looks kinda cool. Oh sweet. Alright, our HP is at 9999 again.
You can do it, Zack.
We won't get one shot if he uses his cutscene attack.
I'm on fire now.
Alright, bring that sword down. Come on, bro.
Modulating phase.
That meteor rain.
Power surge.
The power of soldier.
If that had waited just a little bit longer, it may have killed the minions he's about to summon, but I'm not complaining. So he's all out of minions. Yeah, so like half of the magic or materia that we have equipped is useless in this fight because him and his minions are all immune to status effects. So if we end up dying for whatever reason, we can very easily sub those out for better items. You know what would be really cool right now? It would be Sephiroth and get an Octaslash in there. This dude has a ton of hit points.
Power surge.
Yeah, Gaijin, this game's definitely stronger at the beginning. You check it out.
I'm on fire now.
Full playthrough. We luck out with a dodge at the right time again? Nope. It's okay. We're still at enough hit points that his cutscene attack won't one-shot us. That's really what matters here. Come on. Bring your sword down, buddy. You know you want to.
Power surge.
And we're back to 99.99 hit points.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Oh, okay. Good thing we got that. We're gonna need to get another one here soon. This is gonna do about 7,000 damage to us. Yeah, if we have to fight him again too, we'll bring in Barrier and M-Barrier, which will make those attacks do less damage. No physical, alright. That's not physical. Okay, we need to get another Cisne. The Scythe ones are tanks. Take significantly less damage.
Modulating phase.
Alright, there's Cisne. Hopefully it actually lands.
Power surge.
Ooh, I'm gonna make us invincible for a sec. And it gives us max hit points, good. Wow, this is the first time he still had guys left over. It's because we didn't have crit ready.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
I'm on fire now. Overdrive. That doesn't sound good. Oh, he ate all my MP. Not really using MP, are we? Or AP. We do need AP, actually. We use that for running and for dodging. We do both of those things. Nasty attack. Let's get another Cisne. Hey, he was only one hit away from death. Alright, so now we find out if there's a phase 2 or not. Get some like Genesis style one-winged angel.
My soul, corrupted by vengeance,
Save point would be pretty great.
hath endured torment
Hey, he looks all nice.
to find the end of the journey in my own salvation and your eternal slumber.
Thank you.
Does this mean you knew from the beginning?
What?
Yeah.
We need to get in.
Stand and fight, soldier first class. Zack!
Omnislash fight would be kind of cool.
Why is everyone always pushing things on me?
Yeah, so this is like the end of Final Fantasy VII. At least I assume it is.
Activating combat mode.
That it's not a real fight. Oh, he's got a lightsaber. That's pretty cool. I want a lightsaber.
Modulating phase.
He's calling a helicopter to fight the final boss. Screenshot of a train for some reason that doesn't affect our ability to summon a helicopter. Twister strike. Ouch. I don't want that to happen at all. Cisne would be really nice right about now. Oops, that's not the item I wanted to use. That's not the spell I wanted to use. None of this is what I wanted. Don't you dare die. I'm gonna be so pissed if you do. You can probably switch to using X potions just in case. Give me your lightsaber. Give me your lightsaber. This cutscene attack doesn't do so much damage that it one-shots us. It's very possible at this point. Stay topped off just in case. Oh, let's use our Phoenix down while we're thinking about it, yeah? I don't know if that lasts forever. It would be a shame if it doesn't. We're certainly not going to be using it again after this fight. Ouch. Uh-oh. This is his cutscene attack. Maybe it's good that we use that Phoenix down.
I'll take the world with me.
Oh yeah? Oh no, that was actually not a big deal. Good to know, good to know. So this is like the nominal fight, I guess. I always feel like these fights are cooler anyway, like the regular sword fights. I enjoyed that in Wind Waker and oh, that attack hurts really bad. I enjoyed that in Wind Waker and in Twilight Princess, the one-on-one sword fights at the end. Oh, and Skyward Sword, I suppose, also had that. think the Wind Waker one was the best. The Skyward Sword one felt kind of ridiculous.
Conflict resolved.
Conflict resolved. You use diplomacy. Get safer, Genesis. It's looking like it. If there's a third phase, now would be the time. Graphics. Okay. There's a blonde chick with a bunch of armor. That's supposed to be Genova or something? Supposed to be his goddess. The Viking blonde chick just discarded Genesis. See what happens, dude, when you're like too into a play. Alright, fireman's carry. It's one of those dumb apple trees. Yeah, how's it going, Cloud? I think that might actually have been the final boss fight.
Shinra attacked us.
Save your strength.
I got some help from him over there.
The little dog thing, maybe? Little angel dog? Called it. In the church.
It's you.
You're this cool dog thing, and like Eris is like, help me build a wagon. I'm like, dude, there's this Angel dog upstairs. Like, that's pretty serious stuff for me, man. He's like my mentor.
Director!
Man, shit sucks for Zack.
Thank you.
So he still needs to get in a dumpy truck and go to Midgar.
Okay, let's eat. Sorry I'm not the real thing, but...
Is it good?
What?
yeah.
The gift of the goddess.
This apple? Huh?
And you. The dream came true.
It's a very Final Fantasy X Farplane kind of thing people do in this one. Bye, Angeal dog. Not like, bye, Angeal dog, but like the dog that was Angeal.
How are you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now.
Oh wow.
This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you.
Sent me 89 letters, didn't send me a text message?
I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy.
I feel like her for real's boyfriend is Zack.
Thanks to you, Zack. Aerith.
4 years?
Okay, it was a surprise that that's how long.
What do you mean, final?
That's cool. So this game, because if you hadn't played Final Fantasy VII, it doesn't tell you exactly how long you're in the basement.
Wait for me.
It's a long time to be in a little pod getting Mako infusions.
You're gonna make it too. You got that?
Notice the quality's a little bit degraded in these cutscenes. The PSP's trying as hard as it possibly can to do this cinematically. So there's some artifacting. There's
This
none in
must
this
be
scene.
an important matter if they are sending the two of us.
It's Hojo, I think.
Apparently the subject will become our brother.
Is that so?
Probably should have just buried the dude.
But will he?
Accept his fate willingly.
I think those dudes are the weird dudes from Advent Children, is that right? Advent Children's really weird. I watched it when it came out, but I don't remember anything about it. There are these like kinda Sephiroth looking dudes in it. But they weren't actually Sephiroth.
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall.
I don't know, I'll probably have to
My
watch
return.
Advent Children again after having played this, because this, like, Cisne is in Advent Children.
To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
So he wrote the final act. He was such a fanboy of Loveless. He was so upset that they lost the final act.
Cisne! The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zack's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
What's your real name, Cisne?
Help them. Cisne. I have letters for Zack. 88 of them.
I like how they try to whitewash Seng. He's a dick in Final Fantasy VII.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, here we go.
You know I wouldn't do that to you. We're friends, right?
It can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack this
It's
size.
Reno.
There's no mission that's impossible for the...
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? The target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
Why you gotta be so rude?
We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Curious to see how they end this and how closely it aligns with how 7 ends Zack's story. You can see Midgar. Wow. I like this. It's not anywhere near this many soldiers in 7.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep.
Yeah, right, Kitty. Everyone's hair is defying gravity.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get
Hey, sorry, Samurai.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, cool. This is like the, there's an encounter that's like this in, Kingdom Hearts that sort of simulates having all these enemies when they're not all really there, because the game couldn't handle it. Very cool. Yeah, right? Sorry, Samurai, you've just tuned in at the very end of this game. I don't know if you've played it before.
Modulating phase.
But you might recognize this from Final Fantasy VII. It's a little bit more ridiculous. Oh, I see. I can't skip this time.
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within you.
We'll meet again soon. Yes.
Zack, I gotta go.
Cool, man. I'll have to check that out. The digital mind wave is all screwy now. This is kind of cool. That's cool. I like them using the digital mind wave to tell a story there, because it's been really weird the whole game. Now's a good time to use it. Watch out for those missiles. Be okay as long as we keep dodging those. Can we get the cool white one? That would be nice. Yeah, this song's pretty cool. Ouch. Like all the helicopters in the background. Come on, Digital Mind Wave, it's on you. Oh, we're almost there. Not quite, though. This is pretty cool. I like what they're doing with this. I get it. I wonder if I just have to survive until I get the full Digital Mind Wave. The 3 whites that I want on the slot machine. Ouch. We'll hold out as long as we can, guys. Oh, we might be getting in here.
You sprinted that where? I couldn't
Like you've been there, you know.
Hey, thanks for following, Sorry Samurai. It's good to have you.
join my battle.
Nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello?
So we've seen at least one of each of all the people who have meant something to us now. So it's going to replace them with this white one, right? That's my guess. Oh, I can't attack anymore? Here we go. That's a really good question, TJ Roxa. This slot machine thing is kind of weird. Yeah, I guess it's like they inspire him. They didn't want to do party members in this, so they have the slot machine instead. How his friends help him be who he is. When the slot machine plays, that's what keeps him going.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, this is cool. And I'm really slow attacking now. This is really neat. Right? This is pretty rad, man. I like how he's swinging the Buster Sword realistically now. But even that's not realistic. I don't think you could actually lift it if it was really made out of metal. It's kind of a retcon. At the end of 7...
Modulating phase.
Hello? Don't worry, that's right. Want to hear? But work stuff? Not scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
That's cool. They use the mechanics of the game to suggest to you that his last thought was of Eris, and that the other people in his memories left him as he was thinking, focusing in on Eris. Hey, she's got her canonical outfit now. Oh yeah, she knows when people die. Pretty sad. I like how they handled the ending though. They didn't just make him go out like a bitch. Okay, he killed all those dudes. This is a way cooler version of this scene in FF7. Which wasn't even done with an FMV. It's even like an optional cutscene in Final Fantasy 7. You don't even have to see this. Hey Psycho Tim.
Zack. For the both of us.
Both of us?
That's right. You're gonna live.
Guess maybe he knows, shove his face in your bullet wounds.
My living legacy.
So maybe him like being Mako poisoned for so long, listening to Zack talk is why he like assumes all that.
My honor. My dreams. They're yours now.
Later, Roxa.
your living legacy.
Ooh. So it's like a child imprinting on Zack, I guess, when he wakes up. My friend Kat played this game without having played 7, and I didn't tell him anything, so this took him completely by surprise. He was like, "Why didn't you tell me, bro?" Good game, though. I enjoyed it. Very strong ending, too.
Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams. Thank you. I won't forget.
No, you won't. You'll spend about 2 discs trying. Good night, S Maggot. Thanks for joining.
Good night.
Zack. I like that he can't really even carry it. That's awesome.
That girl, she said that the sky frightened her. That looks so liberating.
Was it Angeal?
Those wings. I want them too.
Continuing the Tetsuya Nomura bromance arcs that he likes to do.
It feels good. If you see Eric,
I like the touch of having Cloud barely dragging the sword with him.
Hey, would you say I became a hero?
I'd say so. You killed a lot of people. Alright. That was a cool ending. I'm glad we played this game. I enjoyed it. As we're gonna let the credits run, I'm gonna put myself on mute real quick. Getting my wife a call back. She called me here a few minutes ago. Hey, thanks guys. Been listening to the music in one earpiece here. This ending's pretty awesome. I also like the medley they've done for the ending here with all the different songs from FF7. Ooh, this is the HD Final Fantasy VII opening that they're doing right now. It's a nice way to end it. I think this is the tech demo they did for the PS3.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
Very epic. That was the tech demo that they used in the PS3 when they announced it. They released this crazy good graphics tech demo of the PS3 of the Final Fantasy VII opening cutscene, and everyone was like, "Oh man, they're gonna do an HD re-release of Final Fantasy VII," but no, it was just a tech demo. So we'll see if anything happens on the screen here, if it gives me like a New Game Plus or something, and then we'll sign off. Just give it a sec here. I'll tell you in 1 sec. I'm ready to sign off. I'll be right back with you, Andrew. All right, guys. Cool. Thank you very much for sticking around. We went about 45 minutes late today. Ended up being a little bit longer than we expected, but that's cool. The game is done. Next week, I mentioned this in chat as well, but the plan is we're going to continue with Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions, which is the PSP remake, Final Fantasy VII proper, and then we're going to sub in a new game for Crisis Core. I don't know what that is yet. I'll look at the list of games people have upvoted and pick one from there. But we'll see, and we'll come back to it. In addition, we're playing Ori and the Blind Forest, which is an amazing game that just came out last week Wednesday. It is a Super Metroid type game with beautiful graphics and an excellent soundtrack. We're probably just going to play that until we beat it during our free play block. So I'll be updating the schedule over this weekend. If you look on this page and you look in the section that says schedule, you'll see the full schedule for next week with all the games once we've figured all that out over this weekend. Thanks again for sticking around. You guys have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.